Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Outer Plane. So today we're going to try and pass stage 7 of the Earth Upgrade Stone Retrieve, or I guess just stones in general. I'm going to just get rid of this stupid record thing for the Xbox. Alright, so I haven't beat this yet. This one was pretty easy. So here's the thing, right? The boss has reduces his damage unless it's fire enemies. So really, fire enemies is what you want. Also, counterattack chance by 50%. I think that's bullshit. It's more like 100%, and all the enemies have this. So pretty much you're counterattacked most attacks. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, the 50% is a BS. It's more like 75 or more. That's pretty much it. Other than that, he heals on his ultimate, and he's decently tanky. Or sorry, this boss is decently tanky, and they're pretty fast. So having a lot of priority gain or speed on your team is good, which is why I'm gonna bring 2 rangers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see if we can clear it. Oh, actually, I don't know if we're going to be able to clear it. See, this is the problem. It's the fucking retardedness. Alright, well, let's do this real quick, right? Let's go here. Should we just do the Bandit Chase 10? I haven't done this one yet. It's all light characters. You know what? Let's try this. Yeah, see? It's the fact that this is here. Now, usually I don't give a shit about the power because it's not accurate in any way, shape, or form, except for the colors. That's really the only thing you can tell. So usually when it's white, it means you ain't winning. Good luck. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Also, this boss goes first no matter what, so like speed doesn't fucking matter. And they just, like, this character just does a ridiculous amount of damage. 2,000 attack, 46,000 HP. So yeah, I was gonna try and do the stone retrieval. Like, this one's pretty easy, but it steps it up a lot. Like, it's what? Basically a 20k difference here. Then you go to this one, and now it's just a 1,000 difference. Like, it's just ridiculous to step up. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So, I was planning to do this, and, you know what, let's just try it. I'm going to just show you all the fucking paywalls that they got. We're just going to do Arena after this, because I've actually been pushing pretty far in Arena, even against strong teams. So let's just see if we can even beat this. I don't have the best gear again, but I have been grinding a decent amount. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna beat this anyway.
You guys trust me, right? Hit me.
We upgraded some of our skills, but I don't think that's gonna help us. My Valentine is gonna do a ridiculous amount of damage though, so that's pretty nice.
Shine upon my enemies.
Okay, we killed one of them.
I understand.
Oh, actually, do we have enough speed? Oh wow, okay, never mind. Just to murk them, alright. Yeah, that's not gonna do much. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll just go after you. Yeah, and they do a decent amount of damage. Okay, now they're going after my healer, yeah. So I guess we just use your ultimate then. I feel like this whole thing where elements come into play is kind of the worst thing they could have done. Because really, it incentivizes you to use the weaker heroes technically. But all it really does is it makes you see that the game requires specific heroes, and there's really no point in playing the game. That's pretty much what I'm getting at from this. And people can say, oh, but it's free to play friendly. Nah, this ain't free to play friendly. There's 100%. Give me money so that I can continue spitting out pay to win stuff.
Come on, let's play.
Okay, didn't kill, but I think we'll get it here. Yeah. So these characters aren't that fast, but the boss will be. And also you get like invisible waves. Like as you saw there, that was a wave that isn't technically up here. But they just give it to you because, you know what, let's make the playing experience even worse for players. Like that's exactly what they're gonna do. So I just don't like how they do that. I think these are the counterattack actually. You should be able to stop the counterattack, but honestly I don't know about
You guys
that.
trust me, right? Die.
We do gain chain points pretty fast, so we might be able to actually do this, but it depends on how bad this is.
Gather around
Yeah,
everyone.
I think that was the counterattack, right? Because
Light, give me strength. We have an opportunity. Please step aside.
Rona went first. Nice. Alright. See, and then here's another invisible wave. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Who in the fuck?
To the light.
Like, I know this appears in some of the content, but it's just ridiculous when they do it. It really lowers your expectations of the game. Like, what's the point?
Care to place a
I'm
bet?
gonna save that. We can probably do this one though. I'll do this one. And then I'll just attack whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's the counterattack chance.
Gather
See?
around everyone.
So that fucking mean. It's the bullshit of this game. We're just gonna use this
Please
once.
intercede for us. We have an opportunity.
And
Forgive
and
me.
I'm gonna use this. Yep, counterattack, and then here comes their attacks. Yeah, it's the stupidest shit that I've seen. Even Akari barely works against them. Yep, there we go. And then why they're doing that is because now I don't have the second skill on my Rona, so it's basically their way of saying, oh, now you're screwed. And yep, there's the counterattack. It's like the stupidest shit I've seen. Also, Akari should have the claws for her skill, right? Like this on just her ultimate is the stupidest shit I've seen. It should be on every single one. Because it just makes her third skill like, basically you have to save it if you want to use it properly. Otherwise, good luck. I did gain a lot of weakness gauge reduction, so we're gonna go kill you.
Let's go.
And then we shall, I guess, attack you. So Rona can hopefully just one-shot
We have an
these
opportunity.
peeps.
I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, alright, let's go. Alright, so now we face the boss, and this boss is gonna have a ridiculous... It's basically gonna hit us every time we hit it. And it's also gonna go first and be faster. Oh yeah, it's doing already a ridiculous amount of damage. I can already tell.
Should I shoot them?
Wait, I need to fix this, because... This should not be right in front of the freaking bar. I can't see anything. Alright, there we go. You know what? Let's go with this first.
Strike them.
Of course, it's gonna deal like no damage. That's the one thing I hate about the game, you know? They basically say, nah, you're good. Obviously we trade you for you so that we can... Yeah, and then also increase our skin. Yeah, there we go. He does get enraged at 50%, so hopefully this doesn't bring you anywhere close to 50%. At least for now. Yep, there's the counterattack. 50%, not true whatsoever.
Around everyone.
Yeah, and I think we're just gonna die here. Like, there's really nothing much we can do.
Please bless us. We sing our praises upon you.
I'm trying not to use my chain skill yet,
Let's go.
because the boss only has this move, but then they also have this, yeah, and then it's gonna heal. Okay, so we're gonna have to stop that. I mean, we can just do that after we break his. Yeah, let's just use it. You know what? You pissed me off, boss. Go to hell.
Pray for you.
I just like that they don't have the stupid. What was it? The weakness gauge reduction, like they take less damage or whatever. So here's the problem, right? So the boss isn't at 50% health yet. So what's gonna happen is as soon as he hits 50%, he's gonna come out of break and then he's gonna demolish my team, right? So I'm gonna use this for now.
Please go.
Almost 50%. Why is this in the middle of nowhere? Wait. The fucking capture status is really annoying. How you're always in the goddamn way. Okay, I'm just gonna put you in the corner for now. So you get. Alright.
Should I shoot them? Open up.
Isn't gonna do anything really, but yeah, this does nothing. Yeah, let's hit you
Shine
once.
upon my enemies. I must act.
Okay, so it didn't happen. I'm assuming this boss doesn't have the same mechanics as other bosses
I will
then.
not hesitate.
Which is kind of stupid, but okay. So he's gonna come out of it and he's gonna go straight into rage. Right? There we go. And now he's gonna attack again.
Die, sweetheart.
So here's the bullshit, right?
Look at this. Our guest thinks they're
We're probably gonna lose a character because that's kind of the name of the game at this point. And now the boss has so much speed, we literally can't do anything against the boss. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And priority decrease doesn't work. Like, what is the fucking point of putting that on characters if it doesn't work? Tell me, what was the point? So we're either gonna lose. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose her. Let's use this for now.
Pierce them. Suzumaru.
The boss might go before we even have a chance to take advantage of the defense break. So, yeah, there we go. Yep,
What are you doing?
it's like complete fucking bullshit. Priority increase is probably the only thing you can use against bosses like this. Yeah, I'm not even close to getting it, so this is like... We're gonna lose that character for sure. So I'm gonna just use this.
Please go.
So we're gonna beat it, but I'm pretty sure we don't get
Not even close.
the 3 stars or whatever it's called.
Winnings.
I know people are gonna say, oh, there's not the great place to use this. I'm like, it's pretty much the only place I can use it.
I will.
Now we're gonna use your 3rd skill, and hopefully you heal a decent amount.
All right.
Though I doubt it. Oh! Okay, I thought the boss was gonna go right after this. Okay. Okay, 5 turn decrease, okay. Oh, we didn't lose anybody. Oh no, but the boss. Look at this. What the fuck is this? What in the flying fuck is this? Why does the boss have so much goddamn speed? Like,
All right, let's
what the
test our
fuck?
luck. Die, sweetheart.
Seriously. And then there goes our team, or at least 2 characters, right? Oh my god, barely. Wait, why did you attack? Okay, there goes 2 characters, yep.
All right, now it's high stakes.
Wait, what the fuck is going on? Why is this on auto? I'm not clicking anything.
All right, now
What the
it's high
fuck?
stakes.
What the fuck was that? This is what I'm talking about. I'm not
board
touching a
must
single
go.
fucking thing. You know what? Fuck this game. Seriously. Free to play my ass.
My guests off properly.
More like, let's scam people out of their money, my ass. Oh yeah, that's great, you know? There goes the fucking
All right,
counterattack.
now
So,
it's high
yeah,
stakes.
like I
to
said,
place the bet?
there is really no point in
Lady's
playing
gonna
this
empty
game.
your pocket.
Because this is gonna happen to you.
I will
Like,
not
I
be
need
judged
level 100
today.
characters to beat this. This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, you're not gonna do anything for me, Siren, because you don't know how to do shit. Apparently.
Die, sweetheart.
Okay,
Bullets must go. All right, let's test our
we can't
luck.
even use our
Die,
chain point skill, so
sweetheart.
that doesn't matter. The boss doesn't have enrage anymore, but that
Bullets
does
must
that matter?
go.
When we're gonna lose anyway?
Hit me.
No counterattack
Care to
there.
place
That
the
was
bet?
interesting.
Let me get a
Like, I'm just gonna continue with this, and
Atone
it's
for your sins.
like, people are like, oh, the game is so free to play friendly, all of this shit. I'm like, what is this then?
Light
What do you call
shine
this?
upon my enemies.
What do you call this, huh? Yep, there's the counterattack.
All right, now it's high stakes. Look at this. Our guest
Priority
thinks
decrease
they're
doesn't matter
winning.
anyway, so this is really just me trying to do extra damage here. And then there's the counterattack, and then there's his actual move, and then
All right,
Yep.
now it's high stakes.
like, I don't even want to
Come
use
on,
this,
let's
but
play.
it's probably gonna be me losing the game. Yep.
I
Oh,
will not
very
be
close.
judged today. Gods,
Okay, well, Valentine is the only one who can do anything in this scenario, so.
our grace is upon you.
Oh, she has basically full health, so yeah. There goes my
Die,
Valentine, or
sweetheart.
my
You guys
Siren.
trust me, right? Hit me.
And yeah, that's pretty
All
much over.
bullets must
So
go.
that's what happens when you play this game.
Piece of the action.
I mean, I can try and make better videos, but there's really no point if I can't push content, because
Die,
basically they
sweetheart.
make the game unplayable.
I
And here's the problem, right? They give the bosses healing. that shouldn't be allowed in any way, shape, or fucking form. Like, I don't understand why they put that. That's not even a balancing mechanic. That's just like, fuck free to play. You got a level 100 5-star heroes? Yeah, you can win. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this because there's no point. Like, as painful as that was, it's the truth. The game is paywalled at stage 10 for all of these fucking things. So yeah, kind of fucking ridiculous. Unless you got full fire team. So really what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to max out my Leo. Then I'm gonna have to what's her name? Well, Valentine's fine right now. So max out Leo. Claire is like, I have to upgrade her, but that's pretty much it. Like, I just have to put some skill levels into her. I have to enhance her level a bit because she's only level 28. Even using Leo doesn't matter. Okay, well that's fucking bullshit. So yeah, it's like people keep saying, oh, this game, like, you're wrong. This game is so free to play. No, shut the fuck up. First of all, you haven't even gotten to the point where I am. Until you're at my point, don't speak. First of all. Second of all, unless you're facing the same shit I am with the same characters I have, then your opinion is invalid because you're not experiencing the same thing I am. Like, that's simple. I have some of the best heroes in the game. Does it matter? No. I don't have the best heroes in the game. The demiurge characters are, like, obviously the most broken, so of course those are the ones that you're gonna have to spend the most money to get. Yeah, like Stella and Astay, whatever her name is. These two characters are absolutely fucking broken. Like, she just revives herself. So, just stupid. Like, what is the fucking point of that? Like, for PvP, this is basically the best character you can have. Like, there's really no other mage that you should put on your team. Like, this character will just do everything. And then Stella, well, guess what she does? She does basically everything else that you don't want. Fucking immune to stun, frozen, petrified, priority reduction. Oh, great. So yeah, just make the pay to win characters so much more broken so that free to play has a worse experience. So that's why every time I see these characters in arena, I don't even bother fighting them. Like, there's no fucking point. Even if they're lower level, it's not gonna matter. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna matter. So as much as people want me to say that this game is good, it's not. It's not whatsoever. They need to fix a couple of things about it, and they haven't addressed any of the problems that I talked about. So of course the game is still gonna be sub 500,000K. Like, they keep releasing skins and not fixing the game. What do you want me to say? They're not fixing the game. So yeah, like, that's all I can say. If they don't fix the game, what is the point? I can try this, but I already know that I'm gonna fucking lose this because of this stupid. Like, this power scaling system is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. They need to fix that as well, because also that it's not a big deal. It's not a big pet peeve. I don't really give a shit in my opinion. But some people do use this, and when they see that they're stronger but they still lose, makes them realize you just need specific heroes. Like, what is the fucking point? And it's 100% true. You can't really say otherwise. Like, they literally built the mechanic around the bosses so that you need specific heroes. Maybe I could go to one of these bosses, right? Oh wait, no, I have to. Wrong button. I go here, I go okay, well, let's go to teammate, right? So they have this thing where heals the caster. Why the fuck do they have this mechanic? Why the fuck? None of the bosses should heal. They already have a ridiculous amount of HP, ridiculous amount of speed, some of them, not all of them. And they already, like, do a ridiculous amount of damage. Them healing basically is like them saying, nah, fuck you, free to play. Like, 100%. You can't really say otherwise. That's literally what this is. And then also here. Increases damage dealt to non-fire enemies. Oh, great. So now you're basically making it type gated. Which is, in a sense, character gated. Because unless you have specific characters, you know, you're not really going to use the 1 stars or 2 stars unless they're at least 5 star, if not 6 star. So, and getting those are really hard. Like, I only have 1 6 star. Most of my 5 stars are 3 stars that I grinded for. The rest of them are really hard to get. Why? Because the game is dilute. The pool is diluted already. Like I said, that's the problem with most gacha games. And then this thing too, where it's like, oh yeah, so not only am I gonna heal, but I'm just gonna deal extra damage for the amount of damage you deal to me. So basically, what happens is, if I'm like at 30% health, you're dead. That's pretty much what this means. And it's like, okay, well, it's fucking stupid. And yeah, now the defense, like, there's so many they've overdone the bosses to the point that it's not even worth it playing. I don't care what people say. That's why Zaxxas couldn't stop making daily videos on the game. Why? Because he probably saw the exact same thing as I did. The game is literally character gated because they make the bosses overdone. So I just don't understand. They could have done so much better with the game, but they didn't because they're too greedy. Smilegate, I understand that Epic 7 isn't making as much money as it did anymore, but the fact that you did this just shows us that you're not really going to fix the game. You're just going to continue releasing skins, releasing pay-to-win content. And to that I say, people can grind as hard as they want in this game. It's not really going to matter. Like, I have barely made any progress, and I'm already halfway through this week. Like, the slowdown of the progress is just way too much. And that goes for most gacha games, but it's just ridiculous. I mean, I could go to all these other bosses and show everyone as well. Like, they're overdone like hell. Heals all allies by 30%. Like, oh, okay, great. So basically, fuck you is what you're telling me. Increases damage dealt to earth and water enemies. Like, okay. So basically, 2 factions you can't use. Unless they're maxed out heroes that have some of the best gear in the game and have their exclusive weapons, or, you know, whatever. Like, it just... Why? Why is this... They should just get rid of that clause. And I think they were, like, trying to make it balanced, but in retrospect, they just made it a paywall instead. Like, instead of balancing it, they just made it a paywall. So, really sad. I'm kind of disappointed in Smilegate. Like, they're supposed to be a better company, but this is just showing me that they're like every other company out there. I know they have like this whole free-to-play thing, but that free-to-play thing doesn't matter if it's gonna take me like a fucking 3 months just to get my characters up to 6 star. Like, come on. I'm close to getting 5 star. I think I'm 10 days. 9 days now. Well, actually 10 days still, because I rounded up 2 shards, because I was at 138 for both Akari and Siren, and I basically went, I need 160, which would be 10 days, but because you have to add that 2 extra, it's another days. Unless they bring back the buff, you know, the buff. Alright, let's do some yeah, that's like, okay, that's nice, I guess, but that's not gonna do shit. Let's do some arena. So this is a lot, you know, like, you're not gonna be able to beat this 100%. Even if you had level 100 characters. They have fucking Nene, or this character. So what does she do? Oh, she revives. What does this character do? Oh, she's basically immune to every fucking debuff in the game, and she'll just nuke your team. Oh, who's this character? I don't even know. Why? Because that character is probably cracked as well. I can probably face this pretty easily. So, Arena is pretty much the only content I've been pushing right now, other than
Is that our next mark?
Archdemon's Ruins, because that's probably like the easiest thing to push. But honestly, it doesn't give you much for what you do. You spend like 20 minutes
Right?
to get one thing and then some skill books. The skill books are probably the best thing, but that's it.
Look at this! Our guest thinks they're leaving!
I've had to watch out for Dolly and some other characters because they're really annoying. And Akari doesn't really work unless she's maxed out. So
I only play to win!
it's kind of sad that they've done this. It's like, I know people are gonna gonna say like, oh no, you're wrong, the game is more free to play friendly. Well then tell me, why is the game still at 200k plus, sorry, 200k minus money? Why? Because it's not a good game. That's simple. It's really that simple. The grind is too long. They give you a lot of rewards for the first month, but it slows down significantly after the first 3 weeks, and then you're basically just at a snail's pace. Just like, what in the flying fuck? Even this light's better than this. Like, this is just atrocious. Yeah, it's just like, okay, like this light I would have in the first month. I would have 3 6 stars, which would be the legendary heroes, not maxed out, but 6 stars. And you know that eventually they're gonna add a resonance system to this game, 100%. Like there's no way they're not going to. It's pretty much like the standard gacha go-to, and considering that they've been doing the standard gacha go-to for literally everything except for the side stories, which is pretty much the only free-to-play thing other than the skills. Like, those are the 2 things they give you control over. And that's pretty much the only thing that makes the game bearable, in my opinion. But yeah, it's just really sad. Like, there's so much they could do, but they just don't want to. And it's like, well, that's why you're not making any revenue. And you are making revenue, but you're not increasing the revenue because you're just releasing skins and not actually fixing the game.
All right, let's test our luck. Hit me.
Again, like I said, there's so much they could do. It would be so simple. I could make them gain so much money in a day. Like, it would take no effort. But what does it trigger in their mind? It makes them think they're gonna lose money. But in reality, they're losing money by not doing it.
Go back home.
Like, it's that simple. Smilegate, you're losing money. You're literally deliberately making the game worse by not taking my advice or just making the game more free-to-play friendly. Like, this grind, the bosses, you need to fix all that. That is just ridiculous that is even a thing. And they're probably like, oh, but we want to make it unique where you gotta use... No. If I have to use specific heroes to beat something, your game ain't free-to-play friendly. People are gonna talk and say, oh, it's free-to-play friendly. Shut up. Don't speak to me until you've played for a month, and then you can talk. And then I will actually acknowledge your stance on the game. Because until you hit then, you don't actually feel the real
Simple duel is fine.
flow of the game. You don't feel the actual progress of the game until you hit there. Because at that point, you hit what I call the paywalls, what I call the cliff, also known as the snail's pace progress. I don't know why this person only had 1 hero, but okay. Now we're in gold ranking 2, yay! Let's see how hard our team is. Let's see what ridiculousness we're gonna face now. Oh, actually, this isn't that bad. Yeah, and they're gonna keep trying to give me, like, how is this even allowed? You shouldn't be facing teams that are stronger than you. I mean, this is arena, but that's just fucking ridiculous. Like, there's no way I'm gonna beat that. Any way, shape, or form. Even level 70 heroes I wasn't even able to beat. Why? Because they had that Nene character. Well, what did she do? Oh, well, I AoE cleared them, but guess what? They just all revived. And then they had a Stay Stella, or whichever one of the Demiurge characters revives. I think it's Stella. She basically came back and then nuked my Valentine, and that was it. It was like, oh yeah, that's wonderful, you know. Leo is also kind of disgusting. Like, I know they're gonna have meta heroes, but making them basically the only heroes that you can use to be competitive is, in my opinion, disgusting. Unless you have a lot of speed, you really can't compete, and even then, it doesn't work with the best heroes in the game.
You can do it.
Okay, unbuffable, nice.
By the will of the gods.
I will say Akari is probably like the best counter to some of this stuff, but
Light, shine upon my
for the
enemies.
most part, it's just pretty bad.
I understand. Forgive me.
Because she does the unbuffable, right?
Closer to the
So
light.
Leo will give you invincibility for 1 turn on his ultimate and nuke the entire team. Which is kind of like, the fuck? You gave 1 character in the entire game A light hero, no less. The ability to give basically every hero on your team invincibility except for himself. But he gains a barrier, and he has a shit ton of defense anyway, and he scales off of defense anyway, so you just give him a lot of defense and health, and he won't die and he'll deal a lot of damage. Like, of course that's going to be a meta character. Of course it's going to be the only character. It's like, you really just have to read the character descriptions and realize the game isn't that free-to-play friendly. It is for the first 3 weeks, but once you get past that, it definitely goes downhill. I'm going back and forth with this game, I know, but it really just goes to show that there's a lot of stuff that they pull you in with, like most gacha games, and then there's a lot of stuff that just deters you from the game. And it's more, there's more stuff that deters you rather than brings you in at this point, in my opinion. Once you get to at least a month of playing this game, which is sad. I really thought that they were gonna change, because you know Epic 7 wasn't a good game until like a few years into the game, which I'm like, okay, Smilegate, you should have learned your mistakes from E7 and made this game basically your redemption to that game. Because yeah, that game's good now, but at the beginning it wasn't whatsoever. So it goes to show that they really just try and make a quick buck before they make any real progress with their game, and that's not the way to go about it. That's why you're not making more than $1 million. If you would be making $1 million, if I was part of this team's development, this game's developer team, this game would be making $1 million at least per, I don't know, month or whatever. Like, it would be that simple. I'm not even bragging. It's just how it's just the way that I would choose to make the game. Like, it's that simple. Oh my god, Leo just died with one hit. Okay. Of course that Leo wasn't any way, shape or form maxed out. I don't even think he had gear. He died to a healer's basic. There's no way that they actually put anything on that hero. So yeah, I know I'm going back and forth a lot, but like I still said, it's still very free to play friendly. Don't get me wrong, it's one of the most free to play friendly games out there. But they've counterbalanced it with the grind and the paywalls. The reason I call them paywalls is because you need specific heroes or specific elements, which is pretty much the same thing. Like, unless you have a full team that's maxed out, at least for the 2 stars and 1 stars. 3 stars, you can have them like at, I would say 5 stars, probably fine. You're pretty much not going to be able to push stage 10s or stuff like that. Just like some of the later content is going to be really hard unless you have specific heroes. And not even then, it's going to be literally impossible unless you have specific heroes. So yeah, it just goes to show that I love this game, which is why I'm very back and forth about it, but the love of the game loses its luster when I see all this bullshit that the company is pulling. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support, helps me out, keeps you updated my content. 142 subscribers last time I checked, so y'all are amazing. Keep going. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much I can praise this game for before I have to talk about the ugly truth, because that is what I'm doing. I'm bringing you guys true content. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do. Most creators won't do that because they're overhyping games and they're sponsored or whatever, but I will actually show you the ugly truth of games. And even if I'm sponsored, like if y'all want to sponsor me, I'm still going to point out the flaws in your games, because that is what my channel's about. Making sure that people get what their time is worth, because time is money and money is time, whatever you want to say. But yeah, really disappointed in you, Smilegate. Like, why did the bosses have to heal and they have to be element gated? Come on. Like, if that doesn't scream paywall, I don't know what else screams paywall. Anyway, as always, thank you everybody for watching. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.